look at that. That is, I'm literally on the moon or something here.
Pack your bags, let's take the flight. Oh yeah! Spain to Turkey, feel the light. Las Vegas nights, so bright, so bright. You get camping, stars inside. Hangovers and Handpays, Handpays. Traveling in the best ways, best ways. Chris and Jolene on the go, round the world, let's steal the show.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Oh,
One of us is feeling brighter than the other.
yeah. How do you end up the most drunk and the first hangover of the holiday when you're going on a trip the next morning? It's always the way. Oh, yeah. So, where are we going?
So we're going to do a tour of the South Island. So it stops at a couple of different places. Green Lagoon, like a cactus type farm, but the one that we're really excited about is Terrafima. Is that how you say it? The volcano.
Yeah, we're going up the volcano and have lunch and all that. So.
Yeah. But as always, we'll bring you along, show you exactly what our day out is like, and who knows what we'll get up to after that tonight, because we do feel the lure of the casino calling.
Yeah, definitely. I need to waste some of my money, so probably going to go to the beachside casino. But I'm looking forward to sleeping the bus, to be honest. So you get the shopping centre here, that's where you get picked up. Yeah, you'll see that we bought the tickets 2 days ago, so we did have that in the vlog explaining that. So yeah,
so come along and see what it's like to tour the South Island.
Yeah. I have walked the whole way down this bloody hill to try and get us waters for the bus, and nowhere is open. It's after 9 o'clock, and I have to climb all the way back up there while I'm hanging out my hole. Unbelievably, I found them in a casino. See, the casinos never let you down. I literally could have just walked into the shopping centre in there and got waters. Instead, I killed myself. When you get on the bus, you pay the rest of your bill, which is €40 each, and we get a nice sticker.
Well, hey there, baby, why don't you and I jump in the car, go for a ride, turn the key, forget about life, slide the seat back, go for a drive, see how far this road will go, ride the white lines, let the good times roll, like James Dean and Marilyn Monroe. We were born to run, so let's take it slow and chase that sun right into the ocean.
Alright, so I was getting very, very comfortable there in that bus. It's the nicest coach I've ever been on, most comfortable seats. Just relaxing, about to fall asleep, and they said, oh yeah, if you've got a yellow sticker like we do, you're getting off at the first stop to get on another bus. So here we go.
Half of it looks like a horseshoe-shaped volcano, and between the crater and the sea is a black beach. The seawater filters through that beach, so it does not come over the top, but it filters through the beach and has formed that lagoon, which is about 4 meters deep or so only, maximum, in that Timanfaya. Nogmaals, bitte nemen Sie die gleiche Plätze, die Sie jetzt haben, wieder an, wenn Sie wieder einsteigen. So aquí la costa, donde el océano Atlántico encuentra la isla, salimos a los menos.
Alright, we're at the south of the island. We've just got off the bus, and it's the first stop is the Green Lagoon of El Golfo, which was made during 30 eruptions from the volcanoes in the 1800s, and it extended the island, and then it made this lagoon.
So it's basically where the lava flow met the sea.
Yeah, and the algae and everything formed in it, so it's like a green lagoon. So we're going to head there now. We're going to show you it. It looks amazing. It looks like we're on Mars or something here. So here is the Green Lagoon. Glad these mountains give us shelter from the wind. Alright, that's enough fun for one day. You get 25 minutes here, but you only need a few minutes to see that, and it's like, oh nice, right, back in the bus. There is a little shop up here as well.
Yeah.
You need to get water or something, you know.
And as well, if you come and it's a colder day, like you could be really cold here because it's very exposed with the wind.
We were told that when you go up the volcano to the park, you know, bring like a coat or something.
Jackets, yeah.
Of course I didn't. I didn't even bring a hat. What a genius. And this is a little shop. You can get some coffees and that and sell little souvenirs and things. Garlic crater, little bowls and everything, t-shirts, sunglasses, fridge magnets, all the good stuff. Sort of racing against time here, but we've seen this little hut here. We'll like come down and check it out. I think it's just souvenirs. I thought it was one of those ones from like Breaking Bad. You know, religious huts. The Salamanca cousins were always in. But no, it's just a wee souvenir shop. But there you go. Things are just really cheap for souvenirs here. That bit's of lava, no? Seen they were doing like ornaments out of lava up there in the shop.
Like these?
You know? Yeah, like those there, yeah. All made out of the lava. The size of that fishing rod he's away down with. Probably catch some cracking fish in here. Just judging by the size of them down at the marina the other day. Well, this is beautiful. Just like the Causeway Coast without grass. So this is the lava that's scorned all over the island. We drove through big lava valleys and pools and everything. There was huge mounds of them driving down here.
There's a field of lava on the way down and they called it the End of Days.
Yeah.
Is what it's called. So,
There's one of the wastelands and everything too. Yeah. So yeah, really interesting.
Se elevó de la tierra cerca del pueblo Timanfaya. En la primera erupción duró 19 días y destruyó el pueblo Timanfaya. Y por eso se llama el parque Timanfaya. Y al final...
So we've just got off the bus at Timanfaya National Park, where they're going to do the volcano demonstrations, putting the water in the earth and it spurts out, and then you can go up to the cafe there. There's a few things to look at up there, and they're cooking the food over the lava, which is good. It is a well-oiled operation. They're only allowed 6 buses in at a time, and if you come up here by car you can wait like an hour to get in because this is all the car park. But look at that. That is, I'm literally on the moon or something here. That's amazing.
Very hope you know the surface, and he will give you some stones in your hands, so you can feel out what they are. They can be hot, so be careful. We gaan onder die overvlek, is ijs, hè? Hier is het overvlek, dus bijna ook, hè?
Are the hot me? I got the hotter one, Julie.
oh god, it's still hot.
Oh wow. This volcano could erupt at any time. This volcano is still live and could erupt at any time. So, just before it dies, please hit that like and subscribe button, please.
Right, our lava, because you breathe in that hole, and it will burn, and because of the heat, they get all the smoke in the heat.
For me it's good.
Als het 2 meter diep, 250 graden, dan moet het meer geen spijken. Dat heißt, our lava in blok stecken und again brennen.
You feel the heat coming up?
Okay, that's Thomas.
Yeah, you can actually feel the heat coming out of that. So it's 450 degrees down there. There's flamers of claim.
Right, about 400 degrees centigrade here, right? About 10 meters deep in those metal pipes. So he's going to pour a bucket of water in one of them, and the water down there will then evaporate, and all the steam will explode out of that pipe in about 2 seconds, yeah, like a geyser. Dat wordt 10 meter tief en die reuren zo'n 400 graden. Je kunt er Wasser reingießen. Wenn ihr all das Wasser reingießt, das Wasser verdunst, und dann explodiert das wieder raus. Die Geysire.
So this is the barbecue. They're cooking the chicken. Oh, I'm hangover hungry too. I can eat some of this. So one of the stories after the volcano was that a guy came up to the national park and planted a fig tree, and he came up with his camel. The fig tree died and the camel died as well. Now the bones of the camel, and that's the fig tree that died because the earth was still too warm. Alright, I've lost Jolene, so while I'm waiting on her, I'm just going to have a donut. Looks like good donuts from Belfast, to be honest. Oh, they're good. €2.20. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, unbelievable. But it's just stunning. I'm so glad we came on this trip.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, and the little national mascot for the park is a devil.
Yes, it's a little devil. Yeah, it is. So made by a local artist.
So on the coach on the way back, we're going to go down the route that the lava actually took.
Yeah.
So he said it can be quite hairy on the coach. So
a very narrow road, and sometimes it looks like it's going to fall off, but our driver hasn't fell off it yet, so it gives me lots of confidence. This.
I wanna taste your lips, kiss you in slow motion. I'm praying for red lights to slow us down. Pump those brakes, a traffic jam, a flat tire, a detour. All I want is one more hour with you, girl, by my side. You and I going for a ride, yeah, taking our time. Praying for red lights.
tour guide's been telling us a little bit of the story here at Timanfaya. It was erupted in the 18th century, so it was like 1724 or something was the first eruption, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. We're great tour guides here for exact dates.
Yeah.
But it was documented by a priest from the village of Yaiza. And he said that basically the ground just rose from the earth, and that was the volcanoes erupting. Yeah,
they just a whole, just basically just came in the ground and mountains come out of them and started erupting. And it just they erupted for like 6 years.
Yeah,
they were saying.
On and off over 6 years.
He wrote it all in his diary, so he documented it all. And it destroyed 75% of the island, but most people survived. Right?
Yeah, he said most people survived. It used to be green, lush land here before that, and now you can see it's just like space land, nearly, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's been left behind.
Yeah, it's unreal. So it is. So. Yeah, very interesting.
They then take you on a ride through the park, which follows you've probably just seen it,
amazing.
or are about to see it. But the path that the lava took, and that's quite ropey.
Yeah, it is. I feel sick, to be honest. I'm glad to be off the bus. So we're here for 35 minutes.
The next stop?
The Camel stop. So the Camel ride is 20 minutes. It takes, and it's €22.
€22 per couple.
Yeah, and
so that's not too bad actually.
No, it's all right. And they're privately owned camels for the locals here. They're well looked after, and they only work 15 days of the month.
Yes.
So they look happy and healthy to me anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
We're not getting on them.
No. And you're probably thinking, how the hell is there camels on a tiny island that's 40 miles long, 13 miles wide? Well, they were brought over 500 years ago from Africa, and the farmers used them. So they cart things around and help with the farms and transport even people. So there was no cars 500 years ago, you know.
And water used to have to be transported here too?
Yeah, that's right, yeah, it did. So, because there's no streams or rivers in Lanzarote.
Nope.
Interesting stuff. Between the hangover, the altitude, a sore head, feeling sick on that bus ride, there's only one thing for it: hair of the dog, top beer. It's only one to have, so hope it's nice. Wine makes you feel better. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, Don't know what the question was, but beer is the answer, as usual. Alright, the next stop is this little cafe in, was it Yaiza?
Yaiza.
Where the priest was. So the priest was scared of the volcano destroying this little village that he cleared off the Gran Canaria, and the village was untouched. So that is my kind of luck. I'll move island and then there's no point. But so it's €15 for a buffet here if you want a buffet, but I think that we might just get a pizza or something. We'll have a look, but we're stopped here for 1 hour.
Like those wee ones?
Yeah, they do like, this isn't the buffet side, this is a cafe beside it. So there's like sandwiches, hot dogs, chicken burgers, and then up there there's pizzas. So I'm going for a hot dog. Jolie's got a chicken burger, got chips. The chips are cold. These were just like in a container and they just lifted them out. I thought they were going to heat them, so these are probably going to be cold too. Jolene's arrived with a beer, so a hot dog, chicken burger, chips, 2 beers was €20. So that beer is nice actually. So how's your cold chicken burger, Jolene?
It's alright, seriously.
My hot dog's good even though it's cold. That's lunch eaten and the beer's drank. So we're just taking a little walk. There's a bit of time to kill. Well, just the areas are so nice and really, really warm today. I was looking at the UV index, was 11. Very dangerous, it says.
No, very unhealthy.
Very unhealthy, aye. So it's a good day not to bring a hat. So there's a museum down here. I want to see what that's about. It's like a little museum by Lanzarote and aloe vera and all the effects it has and benefits. They sell all the aloe vera that's made on the island here as well, and you can see it all over Lanzarote. Alright, we're just heading back to the bus. I got a purchase in the aloe vera store. Jolene tried to make a purchase, but the woman that is in the shop is also doing the tours of the museum. And Jolene was worried about missing the bus because everyone's getting on, so that's gutting.
That's fine. The next stop on the tour is the winery that we've come to see, and someone said there's free samples, so let's get in and try some of the wine that's made here in Lanzarote. Look at this little bar, and like you've just got a view over the winery as well.
Sounds good. Half an hour to drink.
I know. So he was saying that they had a really bad crop last year, so they don't have much wine reserve left from last year. Looks like they don't have a problem in here though.
Say that the price of rice will make you bad.
Oh, these barrels and all are cool.
Glasses of wine you're getting.
So we're just in the queue to get our free samples. Chris isn't normally the wine drinker in this relationship.
It tastes like vinegar to me.
So what do you think of the sweet wine?
That's nice though.
Did you like it? Yeah?
Right, yeah. I think I could drink loads of it, but nice and sweet, like apple juice.
Apple juice.
Like me.
It's made from grapes, not
No,
apples.
it tastes like apple juice. Yeah, a wee bit like white grape slower a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try it. I'll try mine.
You never get sweet.
Oh, here now, that's nice.
Yeah, it's simple with that.
I like that.
Good.
The winery also does like wine tours where you can actually do the wine sampling and things like that as well. So if you're a winey, it might be worth driving up and trying some of that. And all of this in front of us is the vineyard, and there's more on the other side of the road as well, like over there. So all of the vines are grown in these pits that were all dug out by hand, he was saying, on the bus. And then these little walls are built around them to protect them from the trade winds that they get here. But yeah, this is gorgeous. It's definitely not what I was expecting when he said a vineyard. I was expecting like lines and lines of really green, lush looking plants, but no, this is a lot different. And also this black stuff all around it is volcanic ash, and that helps keep the moisture in the ground because they're really porous, so all the moisture goes through and feeds the roots. But yeah, lovely. I'm just gonna get a glass of wine in the little place beside it here, but wait till you see these tapas. They're absolutely beautiful. Like, if you eat with your eyes, this is amazing. Such a shame we've already had lunch.
Well, you couldn't resist, Jolene, how to get a wee wine.
Well, you know, when in Rome.
I know, amazing. I really enjoyed that wine. I could actually have a glass of it. Never,
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like normal white wine that I've tried before.
I think it's a dessert wine.
Yeah,
But
that what it is.
it's really nice. It's
Yeah.
really tasty. Obviously, a little sample wasn't enough for me.
No, needed
I'd go
more.
and get the rest.
I'm falling asleep here. I need to get back on that bus. I was kipping before we pulled up here.
Pompen. Wenn wir die Wasser brauchen, dann kommen Tankwagen aus Entsalzungsanlagen, um diese Zisternen wieder abzufüllen. Dann soll man die Weinkeller auch waschen. Große Zisterne mit Wasserpumpe mit Wasser.
Alright, great news. We were the first ones dropped off. So back in Porto del Carmen before 3:30.
Yep.
So that's brilliant. Happy days. So I can go back and get an hour's sleep because I am shattered. That takes it out of those day trips, doesn't it?
Well, I'm going to sunbathe.
Yep, you sunbathe all you like. What a gorgeous day as well.
It's beautiful.
Funny how cloudy it was up around the south point of the island compared to here. And here's beautiful.
Yeah. so we're just getting ready to go out, but I wanted to tell everyone about my new bag. So I was getting looking for a bag for this trip for a while, because I wanted a small one, but I also wanted it to be gold because a lot of my jewellery is gold, and then I just thought it would go with everything. So I looked at this company, Teddy Blake, and they have loads of bags on their website, and they're all genuine leather. Like, the attention to detail on them and the craftsmanship is just really good. It came in its own little bag and a big box, and even just how they were packaged and everything was brilliant. But this bag's perfect going out bag. Even inside it's all branded and made in Italy and everything. Really good. So yeah, perfect for my phone, and even holds our little Hangovers and Handpays cards.
All right, folks, we're out again after near a 2-hour kip I had. It was amazing.
But we're actually on a wild goose hunt because we don't know where we want to go for dinner. We've looked up about 15 different places. Yeah. And we still can't decide between the two of us.
Yeah, we're meant to go to Cafe La Orla, but we've read some reviews that the service is very poor, and it's new owners, it's not as good as it was, and we're like, I know it'll be a nice setting, but I want really good like steaks or ribs, and then went American Indian Cafe.
Yeah.
Because we were there before and it was brilliant. Yeah. People are saying the same thing.
It's not very nice.
It's not very nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where to go.
Yeah, we're really stuck. We've tried loads of steakhouses here. Like the Black Buffalo along the front looks really good. People queuing to get in. It's a 3.9 rating on TripAdvisor. People saying it's not great. And it's like frozen chips and everything looking at it. It's like, oh.
And normally we wouldn't go off reviews, but we literally have 2 nights left, and we want to have like 2 of the best eaten nights. Yeah, that's
so,
it. That's the only reason we're looking at reviews, because usually we just go and like
we
wing
do.
it.
Yeah, I know, but we do want a good steak or good ribs. Or there's a Chinese down here gets really good reviews, and I wouldn't mind that either. So, but we need to get somewhere because it's getting to 7 o'clock with nothing booked, and the queues for some of the places is insane.
But you'll find out when we find out.
I know. I've said about this Chinese because it gets very good reviews. Jolene had a really bad Chinese in Bella Madonna and said it was so bad. And
I think I've been off Chinese for life.
Yeah.
But
it's out of all the ones, it gets really good reviews. And
so I've told Chris if it's bad, I'm dragging him out into the street and giving him a kicking for the vlog. So
yes, and that
stay tuned for that.
That will be in the vlog. So there's a set menu here. Which is pretty good. It's $14.45, and you get your starter, your main, and then ice cream after. So yeah, we're gonna go in and give it a go. We're on the champagne tonight, Julie.
Ooh, well, Camel.
It was under champagne in the menu. I'm calling it champagne, alright. Yeah, we're just going to go for the sad menu, I think. So some of the Chinese restaurants you go in, it feels very rushed and hurried, but from the reviews they were saying how relaxing it is in here, and it is real relaxing. The music's dead mellow, don't feel rushed or nothing. So.
And if you get a seat by the window, you've got a perfect sea view.
You have a beautiful view if you
and it smells really good, so my fears are disappearing slightly.
Yeah, this is nice and relaxed. Down in the front, everywhere will be full. It'll be round, so this is nice. Just to unwind before I head out tonight. And I brought some prawn crackers to the table, so I hope this is a nice spicy sauce.
I think it's going to be sweet and sour.
We literally ate every last bit of that. That was really, really good, wasn't it?
Well, it's safe to say that my love in Chinese has been reaffirmed.
Yeah, this was excellent.
It was very, very good. Really good. And I actually said to Chris, because I've been on at him, would you stop reading the reviews and let's just go somewhere? But I said that what we should actually do is, because it's a good job he did for this place, because from the outside appearance I don't know if I necessarily would have picked here to come in. There's some other really fancy looking Chineses on the strip, but the reviews are what sold this place to us, and I can see why they get such good reviews here. The service has been impeccable and the food matches up to the standard of the service. So
Yeah,
good.
lovely, really friendly staff and everything. Oh,
Yeah, really
beautiful.
nice.
Really enjoyed that. And just finishing off our meal with a couple of scoops of ice cream. All included in the menu, of course. Alright, they brought us a couple of shots.
And a free gift for me.
And Jolene's got a little ring brought down.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Lovely. Yeah, so nice. Like, not even €50 for that. For 2 3-course meals, 2 sides, and a bottle of champagne cava.
Cava.
Yeah. So that was we checked out that cava. It's £11 back home a bottle,
Yeah.
and it was like $15.90 in there.
$15.90 in there, so that's not bad considering it's like a restaurant. You're
Yeah.
sitting in somewhere, so
And it was lovely, really
it was
good.
really nice
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
So even the ice cream was good. The meat was lovely. It was all finely diced. The beef was lovely and thin. The chicken was gorgeous. Your kung
Yeah.
po was brilliant.
It was really good.
Yeah, loved it. Mum's lovely dish. Oh, I would go back because there's so much in that menu I would eat.
I would go back as well.
Yeah.
So that's a big win to have won me round
Yeah.
again.
Didn't get a kicking, folks. That's good. There's a bar we've been meaning to check out up here. It's Long Beach
Yeah.
Cafe.
Long Beach Club.
Long Beach Club. So
Yeah.
it's lively. It's right on the beach. Apparently the cocktails look sensational. So
we after dinner cocktail. Wouldn't
yeah,
say no.
before we head up the casino. It was yesterday morning I said that I so much prefer Marmaris to here, you know, because with a few nights where I couldn't really find much entertainment in that. But I'm really settling into the holiday just as we're about to go home. It's more relaxed feel, but I'm getting into that more relaxed
He's
feel.
learning how to relax.
Yeah, yeah, and just last night was brilliant. Today I really enjoyed the trip, and yeah, it feels like we're going home a bit too early.
I
Maybe we would
know.
have like 10 nights.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
Yeah.
We're used to like really busy holidays,
Yeah.
and if you want that, Lanzarote maybe offers it, but we didn't experience that. But I really could get used to this slower paced way of holiday.
Definitely,
Like
yeah.
I said, Vegas for 10 nights, here for a week to
yeah,
recover after.
week to recover. That sounds perfect.
And
yeah.
here, what's not to love? Look at this gorgeous sunset
I
behind
know,
us.
absolutely stunning. It is. It
beautiful.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
So I wonder if I'll get into the sea before I go. I got my feet in the sea, but I don't know if I'm going to get in swimming. Still a bit cold.
I think you should.
Yeah, I'll maybe try tomorrow. Alright guys, after that lovely cocktail on the beach.
Yes.
Great.
We're here to scratch our Vegas itch because it's another 4 months before we get back there.
Yeah.
So, we're in Lanzarote, let's go to the casino.
Yeah, let's go to the Grand Casino on the beach. Let's go and try and win something. It's actually just like Vegas, because look, the escalators are broken. Just down the back of the casino here, and there's a few of the Vegas games. There's Mighty Cash, Zorro, there's a restaurant on the other side, there's also room in there with a roulette table and everything, so it's just a case of picking something, honey.
Yep.
And they have Victoria Malaga on draft. That's a winner. Alright, prices in the casino. Large beer, Victoria Malaga is €4. If you only got a Nordes gin, which is a premium gin,
€9.
€9 tonic, yeah.
I don't care.
We're fine with that. First game of the night will be the Funny Lucky Children, because they look like the food babies from Vegas. So we're just going to go €10 each in this and see what happens. Alright, going 1 cent, and then with 50 we're going to do like just 50 cents and $1 spin. So yes, that was right. Have we got any volume here? Oh, they're laughing, look, won something.
Get your bet back and a bit more.
A little bit more, 70 cents.
We're up.
We'll go back when anything good happens. Let's leave, yep. Alright, second spin, Jolene did $1 and she said something nice here. It's counting away. Yep, we've got our drinks money back as well, so we're seriously up here. Only put €20 in, so we're up to €36.
Woo!
So these symbols are obviously the holding spin. We've had 5 a couple of times, but it really does feel like Vegas having a wee beer here, doesn't it?
Cheers.
It's really good.
Feels more like Vegas than the UK.
Than the
ones
UK
do.
casinos, yeah.
Maybe that's
because we're
like,
away.
We've been, like by the pool and we're on our
Yeah,
holidays.
we're on our
and all, but
holidays, yeah. But the drink
Yeah.
wasn't free, I tell you. Alright, we ran through everything on Lucky Kids or whatever the hell it was. It was enjoyable, but we're now on Mighty Cash because we can't get on, what do you call the pigs one you want to play?
Coin Trio.
Coin Trio, Bursting Pigs. There's people on that, so in the meantime, we'll try our luck with this.
You wee teaser.
It's loud, it's great.
And the seat vibrates.
The seat vibrates, so it's very Vegas feels. Did I get that? No?
No, I think you need 6.
Oh.
Maybe.
You're so warm.
I know.
Yeah, we had 2 zeros and then
Yeah, we need 3 of them.
we need 3 of them. Scores in the doors, €40 down. It's alright, we're going to keep the faith. We're going to play Lucky Cats. It's got to be like kitty glitter, isn't it? Let's go, cats. Oh, familiar noises. Definitely feels like Vegas. We're down and chasing it. Alright, we were on the last spin and then we hit the 10s right across on a Euro bet. That was €10, that line hit. She's wild, by the way. But yeah.
But she didn't factor into that line.
No, she didn't. So line hits are very good here if you get something right across. Ooh, we're a €50 line hit right there. Go on, baby.
We're in profit.
We're a profit.
We've learned now that if you get a line hit and the wild is involved, then your win is ×2. So, for example, this should have only been $7.50 if you hit it with like just all the cats. But actually, because we had that, it was €15.
Yeah. There it is up there. You know, she doubles up, which is great. I just had another little line hit there. So yeah, sitting enjoying this game. Chris's pick, by the way. I'm just saying. That's the first time we've been teased with the bonus, and it went past every single reel. I want the bonus. Alright, we're out of drink, but this is keeping us playing. We're up to €68.60 from $20 in. I keep saying dollars.
I know, it's euro.
I keep saying dollars. I don't mean to. It's just, it's force of habit. I'm really enjoying this. I must
Me
say,
too.
it's brilliant.
I didn't expect to enjoy in here half as much as I
Yeah,
am. I'm
the
really
better
enjoying
games
it.
and everything, and I thought better games
Better
in the
games
UK,
in the UK casinos, I would
easily.
say, yeah.
Yeah, so gonna get another drink here while we're enjoying this and while we're up. She keeps coming on, stroking her black pussy. Does that mean she's not a natural blonde? Is that right, Joanne? Is that true? I don't know if that's true or not.
So I think they need to get this game in Vegas because it's so much fun. Like, we started off on 20 and we've been sat here for what? About 40 minutes?
I'd say about, yeah, 35 minutes at least, yeah.
Yeah, and now we're up to 72.80.
But it's just fun. It's a fun game. Not much happens.
No, not
It's just
much
a funny little tune. She comes on, strokes her, you know what, and, you know, it doesn't even tempt you with, we've had like 2 lucky cats once.
Once, that's it, yeah.
And that's
yeah.
it. Yeah, we haven't even been hit with a bonus nearly at all. But
Chris also thinks that this cat looks like him because it's a grumpy cat. But
That would
I
be
think
me.
if Chris was actually a cat, he'd be a Sphinx cat.
think so?
Well, you'd be bald, wouldn't you?
I'd be, aye. I know, I'm a cat, I'm different. I'd be like that, grumpy, you know. I get fed every day. I don't have to pay a mortgage, but I'm still a bit of a miserable bastard. Alright, we were going to cash out at 50, but we couldn't resist playing on a little more. So we'll take €40, so we doubled up on this. And then we're going to play one more machine before we leave, I think, yeah?
One more, yeah.
Yeah, so we're probably going to go up and try and get the fat pigs or whatever they are.
Either
Coin trio.
the coin trio, or they've also got Genie and the Lamp.
Yeah, we'll have a look at them.
Yeah.
Alright, out of the casino. Yeah, didn't go well.
€40 each lighter, but we had a great time though. It was good fun.
It was.
Definitely scratched the itch. I didn't mind losing the money.
Yeah,
Honest.
I did in the last couple because when, like, Mystery of the Lamp, gone.
All
Coin
the
trio,
Vegas games
gone.
rinsed us, no
Yeah.
line hits, nothing.
Yeah.
That cat game was the best game in there.
And I played this witch game and I had a $9 spin because it was all in Spanish. But oh shit! And then that disappeared. So yeah, we'll play this. And we have $40 or $50 down each. I think it is. But
€40 each, I think we're down.
think it was,
yeah.
yeah.
Or no, 50
50
each.
it was 50. But anyway, okay. So we're
It was
going to
so
find.
fun.
It was fun. So we just have to drink $3 beers for the rest of the night. But yeah, it did scratch an itch. Yeah. It is definitely a plus that the casinos here in Lanzarote.
Yeah, and we did see some people have like some really good luck
Yeah.
around us. Like there was a lady like got a bonus for €240 odd lucky thing. Everyone
I know.
else was getting bonuses bar us too.
And
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
We didn't have the luck of the Irish badges with us.
No, that's it. But where's your lucky mice you bought the other day?
Oh, they're in the apartment.
Oh, there you go then. Yeah, it's only going to be
The
one
money
outcome. Yeah. No money here.
Waves crash loud, they kiss my toes. Sunset melts into a glow. Golden drinks in plastic cups. Raise them high, let's live it up. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Dancing wild on summer streets. Cocktail skies and salty air. Beach life's calling everywhere. Footprints wash, but memories stay. The night begins where sun's away. Neon lights and bass lines pound. Lost in laughter all around. Sip the breeze, taste the thrill. Chasing vibes, no time to chill. Flip-flops tapping in the sand. Electric beats, we take the stand. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Dancing wild on summer streets. Cocktail skies and salty air. Beach life's calling everywhere. Moon dips low, but hearts still race. Stars like sequins lace the space. Here's to nights we won't forget. Beachside dreams ain't fading yet.
This would absolutely kill you. Gin, vodka, rum, tequila, Bucaraco, and lime and Sprite. That's why it's the adios, motherfucker. Because you're in bed. You're in bed after that. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh. Yes, please.
Gracias, senor.
Cheers, man. Cheers, my man. Thank you.
Moon dips low, but hearts still race. Stars like sequins lace the space. Here's two nights we won't forget. Beside dreams.
Alright, I went for the Canaries Old Fashioned. Well, it was Canaries Fashion, but it's a rum Old Fashioned made with 18-year-old rum. And it's got vanilla, orange, and it is excellent. It's so smooth, so strong. So we were going to go to a few places and buy maybe $3 beers. I said, let's just come in here, get like a really good signature cocktail, and that'll do us for the night. And this will definitely finish me off.
I'm so glad we came up here. This place has been on my list from we knew we were going to Lanzarote. I wanted to come here during the day, but actually this like nice chilled out vibe. Tonight's probably the warmest night that we've been here as well. Like we haven't needed jackets or anything.
Very little wind.
My drink is the
Aperol
Colada. So it's a mix between an Aperol Spritz and a Pina Colada. And the guy was just testing out making them at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And he said like I'd be one of the first people to get this. So
it's 10 out of 10.
100%.
I've tried
it's
it.
so good.
Yeah.
Well, we all know Chris loves a Pina Colada, so he's a bit biased.
Absolutely
but,
lovely. The cocktails here are much better than Long Beach Club.
Yes, they are actually, aren't
Much
they?
better.
100%.
Yeah,
This is probably the nicest cocktail I've had all week. And
yeah, I agree.
Chris's actually is probably better than mine because I love an old fashioned.
It's €14 for this, so it was really expensive.
Yeah, Chris's was 14 and mine was $12.50, I think.
It's because you're having an 18-year aged rum. That's why.
Yeah, but you pay for quality, I think, and these are two quality drinks.
Absolutely.
Really, really good.
The highest quality easily that we've had here.
Yeah.
And what a beautiful bar, so.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And you can just imagine this is in black and this is a big blue sea right in front of you.
That's it, looking out. So what we're going to do, folks, we're going to round it off here. Thanks so much for sticking around today. I know it's been a long one and we've taken you up volcanoes and all the rest.
All over the south of the island.
We have, taken you everywhere.
Yeah.
So really hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that like and subscribe if you've enjoyed it.
And come back next week for our last day in Lanzarote.
Yes, sadly, our last day. Cheers, honey.
Cheers.
Pack your bags, let's take the flight. Oh yeah! Spain to Turkey, feel the light. Las Vegas night.